Okay, everybody. Hello, and we want to thank everyone for joining this recording. We were supposed to do this as a live stream. Unfortunately, we don't have enough followers yet on our Harvey Haven page, social media pages, but you can help with that. So I think we're somewhere just around 750 followers. So it doesn't take that much to get us over the top where we'll be able to do live streams in the coming weeks. So again, welcome. Thank you. This is all about Harvey Haven Lavender Farms latest investment opportunity through Honeycomb Credit. So I want to let this beautiful lady here in the middle go first. So you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi everyone, I am the mom of the company, Rosa Donato, the CEO and president. Nice to meet you all.
Rosa's a woman of few words. So she's the boss here. She's the boss in the office. She's the boss at home. I'm surrounded by women and ladies all day. So let me introduce you to the other boss.
Hi guys, most of you know me as Jessie. I'm Will and Rosa's daughter. I am also a co-owner and vice president of operations here at Harvey Haven.
My name is Will Donato. I am the chief operations officer here at Harvey Haven Lavender Farm. So we are a team that works very closely together to bring you the products, content, and the future of our business. And so as we do that, we are working towards something big. We're going to get into all the details of those big dreams and big visions, but I want to share with you, as we're building and growing our business towards the next stage and evolution of our business, we want to become more than just a purveyor or a seller of products. Although we do that and we do it well, our vision, big vision, is to become the premier agro-tourism destination and experience and be the leading grower of lavender in the Mid-Atlantic and Delmarva region. We want to make sure that we cover for you tonight a very clear vision, our plan, what our investment terms are, and then we'll leave plenty of time for you guys to exchange question and answers in the comments of this video. First question that I'm going to ask, can you guys share with the audience what you are most excited about?
What I'm most excited about is providing a space for people to come and unwind and get away from the everyday hustle and bustle type of space for any kind of group, whether you're coming for a work meeting, a wedding or a birthday party, baby shower. I mean, the list goes on, right? Just being able to provide a space for people to share those special moments and it be right in our backyard. I can't wait to hear the stories of how much peace and joy and relaxation this project is going to bring people.
One of the things I'm most excited about is the teaching part. Children come out or having like school trips and things like that and learn about the farm, how we grow the lavender, and how to do beekeeping as well. So that's what I'm the most excited about, and other little things that I can go on and on about.
It's really special and really important. And I'm glad that you mentioned that to the audience because that's one of the ways that we give back. And I think that's what I'm also excited about is the opportunity that we have to share agriculture and the business and the function of agriculture to young people. We have really gotten away from the idea of agriculture. We're very removed from our food and the things that we grow. But we are beekeepers. Many people don't know that. You probably see some of the honey and the bee images in the back. And so being able to share our passion for beekeeping, how important bees are to our ecosystem, and also teach them about farming. And we're first generation farmers. Getting back to our roots and being able to give back to the community is really, really important to us. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, so the next thing I want to cover as we continue to kind of move through these questions and answers is our products. Obviously, we are purveyor of lavender products, not only body care, skin care products, but we also do some culinary products. I just want to ask the team, what is your favorite product that we offer, both current, and what are you most excited about in terms of the new product launch?
My favorite is always going to be our body spray. It's just distilled lavender water, but it has many, many uses. I'm not going to go into that, but it would definitely have to be the body spray. And then as far as our culinary products go, it's always going to be the lemonade for me, the original. The
So just regular lavender lemonade.
lavender lemonade.
Yeah, that was a big hit this year.
The
Yeah,
OG.
it's great. Yeah, the OG. That's right. We rolled that out last year. We sold close to 1,000 bottles in our 6-month season, and so all of them handmade, hand bottled, hand labeled, and so we were really excited about this one.
My favorite is the OG lemonade, but I do enjoy the bath salts because I get to shake the container and it just indicates that I need a foot rub from the main man. My future one has to be the sugar scrub.
Yeah.
The body butter, is it
the butter scrub?
The butter scrub.
The butter scrub, guys. We reformulated many of our products, and the butter scrub is not only it's not even a reformulation. It is a brand new formula. It's a brand new product. It is a combination of our body butter and our sugar scrub. We call it the butter scrub. Brand new product. We're super excited about that. I agree with you. I think for me, the butter scrub of what we have and what we're going to have is the one product that I'm most excited about. It is the combination of two of our most popular products in one product to create an amazing bath experience. And so I am super excited about that. And then I'm also excited about how we've altered the consistency and the color of our sugar scrub.
That is well.
And so I'm really excited for our customers to see that. Many of you guys don't know that we launched our own brand of lavender coffee that we roast here on the farm, and we infuse it with dry lavender buds. So the dark roast lavender coffee, it does it for me.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a hit.
Because it just rolled out, and we didn't really have a lot of market time to kind of get it out there.
All of those, by the way, except for the lemonade, all of those are available on our website for sale. So if you want to, right now. So if you want to pick it up, www.harveyhaven.com. The next question that I want to ask you guys about the future of our farm. Again, this is not current state. This whole project and this investment opportunity is to get us in a position where we can now launch these on-farm experiences. But as we think to the future, what would you want our customers and our investors to see as we kind of prioritize those different on-farm experiences?
I'd like to get away from up here and spend the night in the back.
Yeah.
Just being out and feel the peace that there is. And just sit there and dream, about the future and what it's going to look like and how much better we can make it each time we sit out there.
Yeah. Anything you want to add to that? Prioritizing as a first on-farm experience for the audience?
Not one in particular, just because I'm really excited about everything from the pavilion to the cottages to the gym spa to the barn house. It's hard to pick just one, and they're all going to bring so many different experiences. I'm really just excited to see the finished product. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah,
I agree. I wish we could just fast forward and just race to the future. But I guess the enjoyment is in the journey, right? It's in the process. And I am really excited personally about the cottages. I think that is going to be phase one of our development is the cottages. They're 450 square foot cottages that we have designed, very rustic and very earthy, stamped concrete floors, green cabinets, lavender countertops, very simplistic cabinetry. If you can just kind of paint that picture in your own mind, with a picturesque view from the patio, and just overlooking the beauty of our lavender farms. Right now, that's what I'm most excited about. I don't know about you guys, but just dreaming that, seeing that has me really, really excited. And I'm excited that we can bring that to life with your help, with your support, that we can bring that type of experience to life. So I want to transition a little bit and talk about some of our business fundamentals, right? What makes us confident about our business, but also what gives us credibility. That's important for you to know as a customer, but also as a potential investor. So we want to kind of talk a little bit about that.
I'll definitely say that we've gained a strong organic following of supporters through pretty much through our markets. And so we've built a strong customer base, lots of returning customers, loyal customers that have really reminded us how great our product is. There's a lot that I'm proud of within the last 2 years of everything that we've done. I mean, we started off with a plan, and we started off with many plans, and then we've kind of like try to execute, and maybe something goes wrong and we pivot and it doesn't work out. We still, again, we figure out what we can do, how we can fix it, and how we can move forward. We're great at moving forward and not kind of staying stuck when we're not making enough sales, or we're not able to do a certain market because we don't have enough hands on deck.
Right, and I love that because we have been very durable. We've been very tenacious, and I love that as a team we have just not failed to just figure it out. And we set some really big goals for 2025, all of which we nailed, and we really hit it out the park. But they didn't come without challenges, right? I mean, we had to pivot a lot this year, and then not because we didn't have a good plan, but because things happen, right? Even with all those challenges, we stayed in it, we stayed diligent, and I really want the audience to know that we are a team. We won't quit, we don't give up, and we are in it for the long haul. Our business is our home. This isn't a brick and mortar business, and if it goes under, then so what? Our business and the hundreds of thousands of dollars that we've invested of our own money is our home. It is literally our home. And so we are vested in ways that many business owners are not. And so that's a really good point. What do you think was our biggest revenue and kind of money maker this past season? And how do you think that our expansion into agritourism is going to help bolster that revenue, revenue opportunity?
The lemonade.
Lemonade. Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
Lemonade was probably 40% of our revenue this year, which was amazing, and we want to continue to bolster it. But how do you think that our agritourism expansion will help to expand those sales opportunities for our lemonade?
I think we're going to be able to spike it up.
Spike it up. Yeah, I agree. I think, you're right.
I mean, if you're coming out to the farm for a good time and, I don't know, painting, and the lavender fields, making reeves, and you have a little bit of lemonade with a little bit of hot sauce,
Spicy lemonade. There you go.
Lemonade.
Spicy, you heard it here first. Spicy lemonade. So, no, that's really good. And I appreciate both your answers. I think that the lemonade and we are expanding our lemonade flavors and offerings. And I think, agritourism is going to really help to expand our ability to sell more of it. But we're also looking for wholesale customers for our lemonade, for our culinary products as well. So most businesses will just share all the good stuff. But I think it's important because we all know what happens. We want to share the challenges, with the not so good stuff. So we will take an opportunity, and I want to ask these ladies to share what they feel is either currently our biggest operational constraint or challenge, either now, or what was the biggest challenge in your opinion, how we overcame it. You want to tell the audience a little bit about that?
Being honest, our moneymaker is the markets. When we show up to these markets between May and October, we're showing face, we're setting up a table. That is how we make our money, right? That had to be our biggest challenge, is not having enough of us to be at the markets, because we want to be a part of so many markets. We want everyone to know about our products and our lemonade and what we have going on in the back. And so it's hard to want to tell everyone your story when you can't be all in the same place at the same time. So I'll say that was one of our biggest challenges. Another one would have to be our lemonade production for the Delaware State Fair. When we were doing the Delaware State Fair, we were selling lemonade like hotcakes, and we didn't really know what we were in for. That whole thing, making them, bottling them, keeping them cold, getting them there, and we were driving back and forth. That was a challenge, but we figured it out. You make it work. So
that was really challenging. See, we're going to make changes to our operation to be able to mitigate those challenges in the future.
I agree to everything she said, because that was part of the whole going back and forth. Another challenge that I know we will be facing is, remind me of how many plants we planted.
We have 900 plants in 2 fields currently.
2 fields.
And we have about 600 seedlings sitting out here ready to be planted.
So this young lady right here planted all those plants on her hands and knees.
Not all, but most.
About 80% of that.
About 80%. So I say most of them. And that was hard work, and it was hot. And unfortunately, I think we have to pull those, right?
But that is a unique operational challenge.
Yeah.
So let me elaborate on that for everyone. So as a part of the engineering, right? So part of the investment opportunity, I want to keep this brief. Part of the investment opportunity that you have in front of you is to help fund the site planning and engineering that needs to be done for our site so that we can begin to move into construction right away with county approved plans. As a result of that, we may have to tear out our existing lavender fields. Now, when that seems like a massive setback, I think it's a short-term loss for a long-term gain. And it is unfortunate that we have to waste all that hard work. But we're going to come back and do it better. We're going to do it different.
Yes.
I think we're going to create a much more picturesque set of lavender fields that are more well-designed and creative. And so, again, we pivot like we always do.
Nothing goes wasted.
Nothing.
It's all a learning experience.
Yeah.
And, it was a part of how it was supposed to go.
Yeah. I appreciate your honesty. And at least for me, so I'm very much involved in the business aspect and operation behind the scenes. And so just not knowing what you don't know as you're starting and launching a business can be challenging. But we have connected with some amazing business owners, some amazing not only state but private resources to help get us better trained, better organized, and better equipped to take our business into the future. So we just tackle one issue at a time, but thank you guys for sharing very honestly with our audience.
Okay, so we have a question for you.
Uh-oh, here we go.
How can our investors have confidence in their investment with
In our
us?
investment.
Yes.
So that's a good question. So we feel really confident that as we seek to raise between 50 and 124,000, we are confident that we can repay that over the term because of the multiple revenue streams that we're looking to develop here on the farm. Obviously, we have our products, which is our very consistent and growing revenue stream. It's growing consistently every year. We hope to grow it by 40% in this next year. But as different phases come online, we have more and more revenue opportunities as our expansion continues. And so that's what makes us really confident about not only being able to repay back this investment that you're making now, but also as we look to the future for additional investments from all of you. So, well, let me share this really quickly. In addition to the amount of money, but how we're going to use it, because that's important. And so 90% of what we raise, which we hope to raise the max, which is 120K. No less than 50, no more than 120. 90% of those funds, whatever we raise, is going to go to our site planning and engineering. Now, this is really, really important because we need to make sure that our site, from a safety perspective, from a road construction, light, water management, sewer, all of those things are properly engineered and to code. And so this phase is all about engineering. Okay, and so 90% of those funds are going to go towards funding that, and 10% is going to be operational capital. Okay, so it's important you know that as an investor, that's how those funds are going to be used.
All right, guys, I think that pretty much sums up this Q&A for tonight. Again, thank you for being patient with us. Before we go, I did just want to say thank you to everyone who believed in us enough, believed in our vision enough to sign up to be able to be notified about the investment, and also those who gave today. So I just want to read off those names really quickly. So shout out to Patricia, Sean, Stephen, Susan, Noelle, William, Katrina, Melissa, Louis, Kathleen, Michael, Kim, Arlene, Kathy, Caitlin, Linda, Marissa, Jacqueline, Cynthia, Leah, and Deborah. We thank you so very much for believing in us enough to sign up before you even knew what was on the offer page, before you even knew all of the details of this campaign.
So thank you for those initial investments so early on. It means the world to us. We have 32 days left on this campaign. We're just getting started, but hopefully we don't need all 32 days. Hopefully, because of an amazing audience and supporters like you, we can raise the money we need in just a couple of weeks. I'm confident in all of you. So thank you. Rosie, any final thoughts? Anything you want to share?
I just want to express my gratitude. I am super thankful, and I don't want to get emotional. I don't want to say anything, but I am super grateful, and I thank you for trusting in us and trusting in our vision that God has given us. Share our video or the page or whatever you like, and just let them know about us. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you checking out this Q&A session. Again, a link to the offer is going to be on this video. And if you have any further questions, things that we can help address for you, don't be afraid to send us a DM or comment on the offer page, and we'll certainly get back to you and answer any questions that you have.
We'll see you at the markets in 2026.
Yes, we will. All right, guys.
Harvey
Thanks so much.
Out.
Out. Bye, guys.